Hey everyone, so I don't know what happened with that other live. I had to stop it and start another one. Someone called me, so I got jacked up. But yeah, I was drawing from this reference flower, just kind of using it as a reference. Not trying to really draw out this exact thing, but you know. And I'm doing a heart and drawing flowers within the heart. So sorry to everyone who was on that live and couldn't see for a while. Could hear my son is up, so this video probably won't be too much longer. He's been homesick, so I couldn't send him to school. He's passed today and a couple days last week. So I'm using my polychromo pencils by Faber-Castell, and I'm using Strathmore tone tan paper. And I just drew a heart shape, and I'm just kind of drawing in some flowers within it. Yeah, my reference is off because I turned the flower. I don't know what happened with that video I was just doing. Just completely went out. So I'm just using small circular motions, and I'm coloring softly. Well, I'm using some pressure. So these polychrome pencils, they're like really hard. They're not as soft as the Prismacolor pencils that I'm used to. As I said in my other video, I've been neglecting these, so I wanted to bust them out today and put them to use. Can't neglect my supplies like that. Hey Tiff, thank you so much. Let me fix my light, guys. Hopefully nobody calls me during this video and mess my video up again. I wanted to put my phone on airplane mode, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream live if I do that. I don't know what's going on with me lately, but I've been like obsessed with flowers. I've always been obsessed with flowers, but lately all I've been wanting to draw is flowers. So I was saying in my other video before it got cut off that this is a really good technique that you guys can use if you're not sure what to draw. And not only that, just to like get better at drawing by life. This is a little flower from, I bought these from the Dollar Tree. I have a haul. I'm going to be using these for DIY, but before I do, I wanted to use these as a reference. And you can also take pictures of like flowers outside. So you can have your own reference pictures instead of like, going on Pinterest or Google using someone else's. This is a really good technique. I really wanted the 120 set of these polychromos because I found out how much more light fast they are than the Prismacolors. But now I'm really interested in getting the Holbeins. They're so expensive. The set that I'm looking at on Amazon is like $300. But I really want them because of the pastel colors. Guys, if you have not seen the Holbeins, you have to like look up some videos on unboxings of them. The pastel colors in that set are amazing. Anybody, like, you would want to buy them once you see them. Girl, I love my Prismacolors. I love Prismacolors too. They were my first love. But after I bought the 150 set, sorry if you saw my other video and I'm repeating myself, but I bought the 150 set and I started like looking at a lot of reviews and stuff. And I found out that there's like a lot of pencils in that 150 set that are not light fast, which it doesn't matter if they're not light fast, if you don't like sell your artwork or anything like that. Because if you have color pencils or just any art materials that are not light fast, you can always scan in your artwork, you know, and then like do prints or whatnot. But after I bought them, I was like, oh, I didn't know that, you know, a lot of them weren't light fast. And so I really want to invest in those Holbeins. But I'm definitely keeping my Prismas. My Prismas are typically my go-to. I'm only using these Faber-Castell ones because I've been neglecting them. Trying to clean out my sharpener, guys. The best sharpeners to use with color pencils are these metal ones. They're really good. But Prismacolors, I think that they're the most, from what I've tried so far, I've only used Prismacolors so far and Polychromos and just like other random color pencil sets. Like I have the Jane Davenport, her magic wands, and I have some other ones. Can't think of the name of them. But Prismacolors, especially for the white, they're the most opaque color pencils that I've tried. Oh, this is blending nicely. Let me kind of zoom in a little bit. So typically whenever I've been drawing or doing any paintings, I leave them in my sketchbook. But lately I've been trying to make a habit of framing some of my art. So I think I'm going to do that with this one. I'm going to show you guys within this video. Let me show you guys really quickly. So I have a huge craft box and it's got like a whole bunch of like crafty things like yarn and all, ribbon and all that stuff. And I was just looking around my room. My room is the wreck right now. And I saw it on the floor and it gave me the idea to use it in the video. I have this this ribbon. It's from Michael's. I bought it like 3 years ago for my wedding. And it's like lace. It's got gold on the front and the back is white. And I thought it would look really cute if I were to like glue this in the background. It's like really glittery. It's probably hard to tell from the camera. But I thought that would look cute in the background and have this in the frame. So we'll see how that turns out. So I just did really light layers. I'll probably build this up, make it a little bit more vibrant. But I just kind of wanted to get in the lock in, the composition of this. Let me sharpen this. So I'm just going to kind of go with more pressure on this one. I'm going to go back in with this light pink color. I have the 36 set, and I think it comes with a nice range of colors. So now I'm just going back with more pressure. I'm not pushing so hard to where I'm burnishing it. Hey, Quay. Guys, if you missed my last video, make sure you guys check it out. I was talking, this was supposed to be all within the same video, but like I said, my video got cut off because someone called me. No one could see the screen after that for some reason. And it's the second time that happened. It's really strange. Typically when someone calls me, like, my live would just resume with no issues. So I don't know what's going on with that. But within that video, I was talking about the new YouTube guidelines that are affecting a lot of small channels like myself. So make sure that you guys check that out. Let's sharpen this one. Just keep posting and you will be okay. You're at 721. Thank you for the encouragement, Quay. I'm trying my best to reach 1,000 subscribers, guys. Make sure you guys share my videos if you find them useful or if they inspire you or whatnot. I don't want to stop doing YouTube. I really don't want my monetization to get taken away. So I'm going to be really pushing towards reaching that goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. And guys, if you have your have an art channel, make sure that you comment below once I post this video so I can support your channel also. So these get really vibrant. They're really pigmented, especially when you color with a little bit more pressure. Like here is what I went like softly, and then here is where I applied a little more pressure. And it can get, I'm pretty sure it'll get more pigmented than that if I do it even harder, but I don't want to press down too hard yet. I don't want to burnish the paper. Jessica, I watch a lot of your videos, but I have never been able to catch you live until today. Yay! Hey Jessica, how are you doing? Welcome to my live. I know, I'm so sorry. Like, a lot of people can never catch to my live because I typically like go live late at night. But hopefully, my son just started school, so I'll definitely be able to go live more often around probably this time, earlier in the day. I'm okay, and thanks for having me. Thank you for joining. I love doing the live videos. It's so much trouble to do my other videos because of like memory and all that stuff. So I really like to go live where I don't have to worry about that. And I could just really show you guys fully, how I do my pieces. Let's add a little bit of yellow in here. I gotta grab my charger, guys. Hold on 1 second. Alright guys, I'm back. Crap, I left my extension cord. Hold on one more time. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So let's do another flower here. Kind of want to do Let's see how this color looks. So I'm just sketching in some leaves, petals. This is like a really dark, what color is this? This is magenta. I don't like how that looks. Let me find an eraser. I can't wait till I can organize my art room because it's a disaster. I can never find anything I need. Alright. I'm gonna have the petals like going this way. Sort of have like the middle of the flower here. Yeah, it looks better to me. How are these pencils price wise and how do they compare to other pencils? Great question, Jessica. So price wise, this was gifted to me, so I'm not sure the exact pricing of this set. But polychromos are definitely the Faber-Castell. These are the Faber-Castell polychromos. They are way more expensive than the Prismacolor Premieres. Right now on Amazon, Prismacolor Premieres are so cheap. Like I bought my 150 set for, and these are of the Prismacolors. I bought them for $60 or $70 on Amazon, which was an awesome price because they're typically like over $100. But right now, I don't know, the price kind of goes up and down. You have to really look around the shop for it. You have to really like, once they're on a good sale, you have to grab them while you can. Um, the polychromos, they're 120 set. I believe that they're 200, maybe like 240, 50, something around that range. But the polychromos pencils, okay, so the, and I'm gonna do a more in-depth video on this one day. The polychromos, these here, they're oil based. The Prismacolor Premieres, they're wax based. I love my Prismacolor Premieres. They're a lot softer. These, I'm new to these polychromos, like I haven't really played with them too much, but I'm learning that they are harder. It seems like you could probably layer these more if you're like really into layering. They're both really good pencils though, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know if I said in this video or not, but I'm really am leaning towards purchasing the Holbeins because they're a mixture. They're like oil and wax based. So I feel like that those would be a good choice for me because I get the best of both worlds. So like I'm guessing that the Holbeins, they'll be, you know, a little soft, but not like in between these two. Like these are really hard. Like when they're definitely not as buttery as the Prismacolor pencils. So I'm gonna really, they're just really expensive. Like I'm looking at 150 set. That's $300 right now. So I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get them, but I definitely will be doing a video and letting you guys know what I think of them. I think that it's really important to do your research on color pencils because everyone they're looking for, you know, something different within a color pencil. They like different things. There are some people who will probably really like a hard pencil, which I do. I like the fact that these are hard because with the Prismacolor Premiers, like if you drop them and the lead breaks within the pencil, like you're screwed. That pencil is probably gonna be done for because every time that you sharpen it, it'll break. So the good thing about these polychromal pencils are that they are harder and they have a stronger core. But I can't lie, I love my Prismacolor pencils. I hate that a lot of them aren't as, there are a lot that are light fast. They have really good light fast ratings. But from what I see, polychromals, they have more of their colors have a great light fast rating. Meaning that, and if you're not familiar with what that means, basically, if it'll last longer, it wouldn't fade, the color wouldn't fade. Like if you were to hang up your artwork or sell it to someone and they don't have a good light fast rating, the sun or light would basically like make your colors fade and have your colors change. So if you do sell your art and you do not have, you know, like supplies, because this could also be go along with like watercolors and stuff like that. Like I try to get watercolors that have a really good light fast rating because you know people are, they're gonna, if you're selling your art, they're obviously gonna like hang your art up somewhere, and you definitely don't want someone to purchase something from you and, you know, like their art fades over time. But if you do have, like I have a lot of pencils that aren't really light fast. I play with a lot of cheap art supplies when I draw. I don't sell like too much of my artwork right now, so it's not an issue to me. But I really am investing because I do plan on, you know, selling some artwork. And I do have people purchase artwork from me sometimes. So I want to make sure that I do have those artist quality supplies. But if you don't, definitely scan in your art and you can always get archival prints to where it doesn't matter, you know, whether your pencils are light fast or not, because you can get archival prints made. Can you buy single ones? That's what I like about Prismacolors. I built my set one by one. Nice. If you drop your Prismacolors because they are wax, you can put them in a microwave for a few seconds. That's so great to know, Jessica. Thank you for sharing that on this video. And they are supposed to fuse back together. That is awesome advice, guys. So Jessica says that with the Prismacolor Premiers, because they're wax, put them in the microwave for a few seconds and they'll fuse back together. Thank you for sharing that, Jessica. Yeah, I love the Prismacolor Premiers. Like, they were the first color pencils that I ever, you know, used and colored with and drew with. I love how soft and buttery they are. But yeah, that's my take on the color pencils. I just want to kind of build on, I want to invest in more artist quality pencils. But I think that I will always use my Prismacolors because I love them a lot. Whenever I do like my portraits and stuff. Do I have any in here? Let's see. Yeah, like this is with my Prismacolors. I think everything in here is my Prismacolors. Prismacolors. So I really want to try the Holbeins. They're so expensive, but I feel like they'll be the pencil that's for me because they'll have both qualities of both pencils that I like, if that makes any sense. But to me, Prismacolors are the most, especially with the white, they're the most opaque to me. I'm going to definitely do a video. If you guys want me to, let me know if you're interested in seeing something like that, and I'll do a comparison of the two. You know, I'll check out their Light Fast ratings and their color selection and all that to see which ones are more opaque and things of that sort. I can do that. So I don't want this one to blend in too much with this one. Guys, this is so relaxing. You guys should color along with me. Bust out your color pencils and let's color together, draw together. My son is up. He's with his dad over there, so he's letting me finish my video, thankfully. I really like this color, the contrast. I'm gonna make the whites really white on this one. So here I'm burnishing it. I'm applying a lot.